This has to be perhaps your top commitment in life. Christians have to recognize that our primary mission field is not overseas, it's domestic. In fact, it's inside our homes. It's our children. This is why you're here on earth.
D6 is a command given by God that moms and dads are to engage and be part of the spiritual development of their kids' lives.
There's a huge need today to host a gathering place that will equip churches, leaders, leading parents and ministers to know how to connect parents with their kids.
And so the D6 conference is a springboard, if you would, to begin a movement of D6 dads and D6 moms and D6 kids.
I think the D6 conference is going to be one of the great opportunities for those of us in leadership in the church across the country to gather together and say enough is enough.
In today's culture, our families are under attack. There are so many different messages being sent to the family today, and our families are spread thin.
I lived 7.5 years as a single mom with 4 children, and I can't wait to share with you the good and the hard and all that I believe God gave to me in those years.
Our preference would be that senior pastors, youth leaders, Sunday school teachers, and yes, a concerned dad or a concerned mom, anyone who wants to make a difference in the lives of their family, they would be there. But we're hoping this begins with the leadership of the church.
You know, one thing that makes this conference really unique is that we're gathering together many of the leaders and influencers who are already living out this D6 passion in their life.
The very first thing we wanted to do was make sure that they had already been teaching the principles of Deuteronomy chapter 6.
Although our list of speakers is near completion, the ones we have joining us so far are Jim Daly, the new president at Focus on the Family. He has a compelling message for today's blended family. Mark Matlock will be our MC. Mark's been with Planet Wisdom student conferences and Wisdom Works ministries, and now youth specialties. Angela Thomas, she has an incredible ministry to women, and in particular, single moms. She'll be speaking on her best-selling book, My Single Mom Life. Dr. Richard Ross has been a benchmark in the world of student ministry for many years. He's the international spokesperson for the True Love Waits movement and is a professor of student ministries at Southwestern Seminary. Jay Struther is the Emerging Generations Minister at Brentwood Baptist Church, and he has put together a model that really focuses on the issue of how do we connect the church with the home. Darren Whitehead is the teaching pastor and the director of Next Gen Ministries at Willow Creek. Dave Ramsey will be bringing a special video message just to the D6 audience. Dave is a best-selling author, financial counselor, and well-known TV and radio talk show host. George Barna, the founder of the Barna Research Group and best-selling author of Revolutionary Parenting and Transforming Children into Spiritual Champions. Kurt Bruner is the pastor of spiritual formation at Lake Point Church in Rockwall, Texas, as well as the executive director of the Strong Families Innovation Alliance. John Trent, who will be heading up our Pre-Con Labs, is a best-selling author and president of the Strong Families Innovation Alliance. Rob Renow is the family pastor and men's ministry pastor at Wheaton Bible Church, as well as the author of Visionary Parenting. Renee Swope literally ministers to thousands of women each week through the Proverbs 31 radio ministry and devotional ministry. Renee is an executive director with Proverbs 31 Ministries. Jimmy Holbrook, pastor of Hera Free Will Baptist Church, will be co-emceeing with Mark Matlock. Fred Stoker has been a major influence in the purity movement. He's the best-selling author of Every Man's Battle, and he'll be sharing the specific message of preparing your son for every man's battle and how to have those conversations with your kids. Well-known comedian Tim Hawkins. These are the main event speakers on the 24th and 25th. On the 23rd, we have over 20 additional speakers who will be leading us in the Pre-Con Labs.
I want to invite you to join us at the D6 conference, where ministry leaders, church leaders, and leading parents will gather from around the country to talk about what God says the role of the parent is to pass on these spiritual truths and to live with a sense of purpose and hope in our homes.
We are focusing on probably the single most significant issue that's facing the church today. What are we going to do to raise our children to be spiritual champions?
So join me at the D6 conference. I'll look forward to seeing you there.
Bring your friends and come be with us at D6. I can't wait to see you.
I would like to invite you to the D6 conference, the premier event for connecting parents to kids.
Please join me there.